Hi, welcome back to the channel, Cacti in New England. I'm Ty. This weekend I went to a plant show down in Bristol, Connecticut. Plantella. It's a great show. Bought a couple of things while I was down there. Got this great plant. This is a bunny ears. It's an Opuntia. You can kind of touch it. It's really cool. They say it doesn't have the glochids in it. I haven't really figured this one out yet, but it's a great plant. I'm looking forward to growing this out and see what it looks like. I typically like cactus a lot. This is not a cactus. This is a pilea. I think I'm saying that correctly. Awesome little plant. Peperomia, if I'm not mistaken. But it's a great plant. It was a free gift. The woman that I bought a cactus from gave me this. I also got this small little odd-shaped penis plant. Cool little plant. I also picked up this Mammillaria plumosa. Really interesting. Looks like cotton balls. Little pieces off there. Really, really interesting plant. Can touch it, not hurting anything. I got this Euphorbia nudii. Kind of got some really pokey bristles here, so got to be careful on that one. I'm going to repot these up. I also got this peanut cactus, similar to some of the other ones that I have. They can kind of touch this. It's kind of nice. It's got a ton of different growth points coming off of it, and it's very similar to the cattails that I have. Also similar to the rat tail. Also similar to the monkey tails. So this is just got a lot of little babies. It had some flowers that have come off. So I'm interested in growing this out. We'll see what it does next year, but it's a great plant. This is a Richii, Euphorbia Richii. It's got a couple of buds, little flowers coming out of there. Interesting plant, and I want to see what this looks like when I grow it out. I'm going to pot up some of these plants. I'm going to start off with the peanut cactus first. Nice little 4-inch pot. I'm going to pour this out. The soil in here is not terrible. I'll break off, oh, we lost a little piece, that's all right. I'll break off some of this other soil, kind of loosen up the roots a little bit. Use my chopstick for that. Break away some of the soil. The roots look pretty good. Oh, we're losing a couple pieces. That's all right. We're gonna use those. We're gonna propagate those and make some other plants out of this, so there's not just one plant. Start out with my soil and cactus mix that I always use. I add extra perlite into this. Some of that down below, maybe not that much. And I will use the chopstick to just kind of get it down in the edges there. I don't want any air pockets in here. I did disturb the roots a little bit when I was unpotting this, so I'm going to leave it in this soil. I'm not going to water this for maybe another week or so. Another little piece here. Get those voids really filled in there. Make sure I don't have any air pockets in there. Another little piece here. We're going to have quite a few little pieces to start our next plant. Anything that's loose, we'll just take these right off, put those to the side. Really nice little plant here. I do have all these pieces that broke off from the peanut cactus. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take some soil, dry soil, and let these callus over, and then I'm going to put them all into the soil. They will all eventually get roots, and I'm going to start out with just these with no roots, and it'll turn into a plant just like this once it grows a root system. Through the magic of television here, we have the pieces. I'm just going to take them, place them right down into the soil. These little pieces, I'm not sure if they're going to take or not, but I'll certainly put them in the dry soil. Here we are. This is just what, 4, 5, 7 small little cuttings that came off. We're going to put them through and see what happens. If they grow out, I'll have a whole nother plant. So it'll be interesting in the spring to see how this comes out. My next one, I'm going to take this nudii. Put this back in so I don't forget it. This is a euphorbia. You want to be sure that you don't break this off. Be pretty careful with it. Besides, it's got all the sharp spines that'll really kind of poke you. It contains a latex inside that can be dangerous. If you were to break it, you get it on your hands. Make sure you wash your hands pretty well. You don't want to put that in your eyes. It can really hurt your eyes. It can affect your skin. I don't have typically too much of a reaction to this, but some people do. So I'll take this out and see what this looks like. Got a really good root system. It's a little bit been in that pot a little bit too long. Really needs to be raised up a bit. I'll take some of this other stuff off the top of it. It'll give me an opportunity to expose more of this caudex, which I really like. The more you can take away, I'll kind of plant this higher than it had been planted. The chopstick, I'll pull away some of this. Really interesting. I try not to disturb it too far down below, but I will expose some of this. You can see I got a good inch higher than where it was before, and that's good. That's something I'll enjoy as it starts to get bigger and I expose the caudex more and more. I can lift it every time I repot it. I'll lift it a little bit more. It will grow while it's underneath the soil, and then it starts to become fatter and more pronounced. So you want to kind of pull that apart. This is a good pot. It's a 4-inch pot as well. Using my same cactus and succulent mix. I use a Miracle Grow. I'll have this raised, like I said, a little bit higher than I typically would because I want to expose the caudex. I want to tease out these roots a little bit. Now I don't want to do too much damage to them, but make sure that they're not so root bound. These are really good roots. And that's kind of nice. That's right about where I want it. And I'll start to add the soil around and kind of fill in the voids with my chopstick. Again, I kind of hit the side. You don't want to push it down and really bother the root system too much. You don't want to smother the roots, but you want to get it a good stable base so that it kind of keeps it upright. It's really nice. I have my old paintbrush here. Kind of pull the soil away from the caudex as it's been exposed. You can see the color difference where it was. It was buried to about here. Now I get about another inch out of it. And I'll pull the soil away. Very interesting plant. This is the Euphorbia richii. It's a little bit bigger than the other one, but I still think I can put a 4-inch pot in there. I like to use terracotta. I got one that's a little bit bigger. I'll probably use this one. I'll start out some of my fresh soil down the bottom. Let's see what it looks like as I unpot it here. Try to be a little bit gentle pulling it out so I don't disturb the root system too much. It's like a lot of perlite in here. A lot of grit. It's kind of a nice soil, but it does have a great root system. And again, I'll pull this out the best I can. Can expose some more of this plant. This is really a good mixture. Pretty sandy. Again, give this kind of pack it down a little bit, keep it away from the base. I've raised this up a little bit higher than where it was before. I'm not caring about the flowers too much right now. It's the end of the growing season here in New England for us. I'll enjoy the flowers while I still have them, but I'm not too concerned about keeping them. If they don't do well over the transplant, that's okay. Paintbrush, get some of this off. Really a nice plant. Again, Euphorbia richii. I think this other plant that I have, I'm going to keep. It's kind of a great little pot that it came in. It's interesting. It's the penis cactus. Down at the bottom, it's got some spikes on it. Nothing at the top. This bunny ear opuntia. It came in a nice pot as well, so I'm going to keep it in that. Pretty cool. I don't have a lot of experience with this plant. I think it's very cool looking. Again, the pilea. And this came in this interesting pot as well. Looks like it's a self-watering pot. I have to look up some care in taking care of this because I don't know a lot. I really primarily have a lot of Euphorbia, cactus. I don't have a lot of experience with other types of plants, but I'm interested in this. It was a free gift, so I really look forward to seeing what it does. That's all I got for you. Thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe and share the video. Really appreciate it.